Okay, we're going to try this again. Lots of rainy weather here in Charlotte today, so the internet just crashed, and I think we've got it back going again. So we will start over. Welcome again. Hey, everybody. My name is April Whitlock. I'm the CEO of Fundanoodle and Ambassador #1. And I wanted to take a few minutes today to introduce you to our Muscle Mover Fun Kit, if you haven't seen that before. It's a great tool for little learners to work on their writing, recognizing their uppercase and lowercase letters while working on fine motor skills, getting their gross motor skills involved, and just doing a lot of fun activities that really gets those wiggles out. The kit's a really great way to introduce some summer learning fun into your summer, since we're here at Memorial Day, getting ready to kick off the summer, and tons of pre-K kids are graduating from pre-K, from kindergarten, and heading home for the summer. So I know you're looking for some things to do on rainy days like this or when it gets too hot to go outside. So I'll share these kits with you. Now, just like everything with Fundanoodle, we separate our kits, our things in uppercase and lowercase. So our blue level is level 2. That's for 4- and 5-year-olds or pre-KK, and that's where we focus on uppercase. Our green is our level 2, our level 3, and that's where our lowercase focus comes in. And we say green is 5 to 6 or K to 1. But really, when you're thinking about from a handwriting perspective, we encourage you to focus on uppercase first with your little learners. We encourage you to work with them to master those letters before you move into the lowercase. Now, with these muscle mover cards, it's a lot of fun. There's a lot of activity that they can do, a lot of different ways that you can use them. So you might use them both at the same time. And you can really introduce the muscle mover kits really even before 4 as a great way of starting to let your little learner know how to recognize a letter, even though if they're don't have the skills yet to write it. So what comes in the Muscle Mover Fun Kit? And the kit's $26.99, by the way. Comes in a zippered pouch, and it comes with a set of our muscle movers. Now, this is what they look like in the box. It's more fun to look at them outside of the box. They come, there's 26 cards in each set, uppercase, this is the uppercase set, and every letter, you'll see on the back, it's kind of hard to see there with the O, every letter is represented, and you see our green and red lines that we use to help a little learner understand where to start, green, start at the top, and where to end, the red at the bottom. These are heavy laminate cards, so it comes with a dry erase pen, and this is a really non-intimidating way for a child to start practicing. But the coolest part about the cards are the other side. Look, gallop like a unicorn. I mean, who doesn't love unicorns and want to gallop like a unicorn? Or dig like a dog. We're not barking like a dog, we're digging, because Fundanoodle is all about moving the body and getting the body involved. Zigzag like a zebra, or dart like a newt. Now, these cards are so great, and they can be used at home or in the classroom. And with things like this, I hear from teachers and parents that because we use such unique animals on our cards, that it sparks other conversations. So, for example, I can imagine my kindergartner would be like, okay, that's cool, dart like a newt, but what's a newt, mommy? So that lets us, we can go to YouTube, we can look up a video of what a newt looks like, they can see how it's darting around and that motion, and then they can mimic it. The cool part about the muscle movers, just you can buy these individually from an ambassador as well. You don't have to get the whole kit. But the muscle movers combined, it's just the essence of our brand, of the Fundanoodle brand. We're combining the best of a pediatric occupational therapy focus, waddle like a penguin, all these things that work on swim like an x-ray fish, that work on your gross motor skills, your fine motor skills, getting your body moving, being active, and it ties that with the learning component, recognizing the letter, writing the letter. Now, the cool thing about the kit is we spend a lot of time talking to parents, to homeschool families, to teachers about how to use these cards. And we've gotten so many amazing ideas from all of you and all the people who have used them. So what we did is we took all those ideas and we put them together in a brochure, and really kind of takes you step by step through how to use the muscle movers. There are pre-writing activities for little learners, 2- and 3-year-old, and then the writing activities, as well as additional writing practice tips. Very easy to use, very fun. And in the kit, we've included what you need. So not only the muscle movers come with the great cards and with the dry erase pen, but one of the things we talk about in pre-writing activities is introducing Play-Doh and Wicky Sticks. Who doesn't love Play-Doh and Wicky Sticks? But how can you use them in a writing component? Well, here's how. So say you've got your little learner and you give them the Play-Doh, and maybe they're not ready to write, or maybe they're fighting writing and they don't want to write so much, but you still want to work on those motor skills. So take some Play-Doh out and have them roll out some shapes. And then once they, take one of these off the ring here, a little bit easier to use. So we'll use our P, our waddle like a penguin. So we have our P here. Well, you can roll out the shape and they can roll it, and then they can lay it down on the card, and you can't see, I'm using my fingers. I'm really squeezing hard with my fingers here, and they can squeeze that Play-Doh out, and they can roll it and squeeze it some more till they make the P on top of P for Play-Doh, P, and it helps them, gives them a visual imprint. They've done a physical exercise of rolling and shaping that's working on their motor skills, building up their hand strength, and then they've got the P, and they're able to sound it out, see it, and learn it in a way entirely unique of just taking a pen and tracing it. You can do the exact same thing with the Wicky Sticks. If you're not familiar with Wicky Sticks, they are awesome. We have 2 sets that come, so you have 16 Wicky Sticks in the set. But basically, they're like plastic coated string is the best way to describe it. And what you can do with these, pull this out, kind of the same thing. So you have these. Now what's cool is because this is a heavy laminate, the Wicky Sticks stick to the card. So you can have same thing, give your child a Wicky Stick or 2, and they can say, oh, I'm gonna make the Y. So I've got some edges I can All right, sorry about that, breaking in and out. We can fold the Wicky Stick. See how I folded it there? See a little bit better with the light. I shouldn't have used yellow. And then can stick it on, and they've built the top part of their Y, and then they can build the bottom part of their Y, and they've built the Y using Wicky Sticks. Again, not a writing activity per se, but an activity that's doing all the things that you need to do to prepare a child to write. They're using their hands. That is the most important thing, to build up those finger muscles. And they're using them with the Play-Doh and the Wicky Sticks. They're using that really fine motor, so they're using the ends, so they're having to shape and pull. They're building, so they're thinking about how is this letter constructed, what lines go where, are there horizontal lines, are there straight lines, are there curved lines? And then when they're done, they've got some really cool visuals of what it looks like. So you'll see these descriptions in our in the brochure that comes with it, where we talk about using these Wicky Sticks, using the Play-Doh. But even before you get there, there's fun ways to use these without even writing. If you have a little learner who's just getting started, you can take the cards and you can lay them out face up. Maybe pick the cards, like my daughter's name's Kaylin, and I don't have 2 eyes, so you can pick some letters that starts their name, or pick a letter like dog, like D-O-G, and lay the cards out on the ground with the letter up. And then have your little learner like hop on one foot, or do a crab walk, or do something fun going around the room to find those letters. And then what kids love to do is when they get it, so here's the cue, they found the cue, they flip it over, and this one says whistle like a quail. Again, great conversation. Mommy, what does a quail sound like? Well, I don't know what a quail sounds like. Let's go to YouTube and we'll get a video of a quail and see what that looks like. Great interactivity with your little learner, learning really cool new words and animals. So we have, basically the kit's the same for upper and lower, but on the lower side, you get 26 more fun, unique animals and activities. So we're singing like a nightingale here, or climbing like a raccoon, or floating like a sea urchin, which is actually kind of really fun, and kids will just kind of lie and lay there when they do that one. Strike like a vulture, wiggle like a walrus. You'll see we don't just do dogs and cats at Fundanoodle. We do really fun animals. Oh, thank you, Rebecca. I'm so glad you love our products. This is one of my favorites. And I know that OTs who help develop it, I know Michelle Yoder especially says all the time, she uses these in her practice, and this is just one of her favorite things. I'll admit, when we were developing these, I was like, oh my gosh, why are we making another set of flashcards? There's tons of flashcards out there. But these are not flashcards, trust me. These are what we're saying, muscle mover cards. I've had plenty of parents tell our ambassadors that they take these with them because they come with the easy O-ring. You buy the kit, you got a little pouch to carry everything with. They take these to restaurants and they make the wait so much easier. I've had parents who use them, keep them in the back of the car. If your child's having trouble identifying letters, one great thing that you can do is take them off the ring, mix them up, put them in all different order, put them back on the ring, and then you can call out from the front of the car, you can call out, okay, find big Z or little Z. You can take both sets and mix those up and really help a child start understanding the difference between big A and little a. And they can flip through the cards in the back and they can find it and they can hold it up and you can time them. Like we've done, timing exercise. How fast can you find it? Just lots of really cool ways to use this. If you get this kit from an ambassador, like I said, the brochure will be there that'll give you tons of ideas, but you can also always check out our Facebook page because we're always sharing new ways that we've heard from parents or teachers about how to use the product. It works well in the classroom, it works well in a home learning environment, it works well at a restaurant or just to have whenever you need. So thanks for tuning in and taking a look at it. If you are looking for an ambassador, if you don't know how to order, you can go to our website, which is fundanoodle.com. And when you click on the Shop Now button, it'll have a form you can fill out with your address and your zip code information, which is the most important. And then that'll bring up a list of ambassadors who are in your area. Because we're new and our ambassador program is really young, the closest ambassador might be in a different town or it might be in a different state, but that's totally okay because you just click the button for the ambassador, it'll take you to their website. You can order online without having to talk to anybody. If you don't want to talk to anybody, that's totally okay. You can order online or you can reach out and email your ambassador and ask her some more questions about the products and about other things that we have. If you're interested in learning more about becoming an ambassador, if there's not one in your area, then you can definitely fill out the form for more information and we'll get you connected to someone about that. But think about these if you're thinking about what's a unique gift that I can give a teacher maybe at the end of the year so she doesn't have to spend her money on classroom supplies, or something fun to give to the pre-K kid that is heading to kindergarten in the fall. These are awesome gifts just at $26.99. They last forever, and it's a tool that really you can introduce to a 3-year-old. They can use that Play-Doh, the Wicky Sticks, some of the games we talked about, and then they'll keep using it 4 or 5 as they're heading to kindergarten as a great way to practice. So thanks for joining us this afternoon. I look forward to sharing some more of our products with you every week. Bye.